Okay, my four-wheeler's been sitting for 4 years now. Pumped up the tires, but the air cleaner is shot. The air intake. So we're gonna tear that apart and put a new one on. Aftermarket one's been sitting for 5 years and it's still all squishy. The original one is toast. Plus it's got 5-year-old gas in it. We're gonna see if it still works. See if the gas still lights. Yeah, look how cracked up that is. That's junk. Letting the air right in, and then way up here, it's bad. It's going straight to the carburetor. So we're gonna put a new one on it. Okay, I got 2 tools. Let's see how far I can get on fixing this thing. I'm using a 10, but it feels like it's something else. Feels like it's something littler. Now when you get this on, you have to have the airbox in for a Polaris to run. Try to remember that. It's pulling it right off the carburetor, and I'm not trying to do that. Here's the filter. My filter's clean, that's just the boot that they put on it. Bunch of black. And that probably will just pull right off because it's so dry rotted. I'm going to attempt to pull off them little hoses that are on there and see what I can get done. Kind of put the prongs in a bad area. Just gonna tilt it like that and take it off. Got the little hose off. Dry rotted, but not too bad. Using the pliers just to wiggle it back and forth. If I had soap, I'd probably put some soap in there. Okay, and then that should just pull right off the carburetor because it's that junk. There is a standard screw right here I'm going to take out because it's not totally junk. Go. Came right out. Make sure you don't let anything get inside the carburetor. I'll bring it around and show you guys the boot. That's pretty bad. It wasn't bad all the way around, so that's what was still holding it. But that is the factory boot, and I can feel it bad on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out all the way. It may go through, I don't know. And take that clamp off. It's hard to do in the camera because I'm going to do it all right there. loosen that clamp all the way, that way I can get it off. Not all the way, because then I gotta re-thread it back into the gear. There we go. There's a new one. It'll go on the... Then this goes through the side of your four-wheeler because you're pushing too hard. This goes into the airbox. Collapse it down, push it right through. There we go. There you go. I'm gonna go clean that up, and then put the new one on it. Make sure the new one looks like this one at least. Lines up. Everything's perfect. There's no screws on that. Screw holes. Put that on there. Actually, I should slide it through first, but I'm gonna first clean it up. Doesn't look like the cracks went clear through. If you guys can see that. This one definitely went clear through. But the other ones, I'd say they're all right, but definitely need to change. Okay, I'll go clean that airbox. Go from there. Okay, we're going to slide that new one in. We're not going to put it on all the way. I'm going to do a video on if that 5-year-old gas even lights. If it's any good. It was 93 octane, and I put a stabilizer in it, but stabilizers are only good for a winter or two, so I'm kind of excited to see if it's any good. Okay, I just want to put that bottom lip in and then just work it around. Doubt if I'll get that on the video, but I'm going to try. Okay, I got that in. Now we're going to do the reinstall. I actually shoved it through the spoke right there, the drain hole, and it went right in, but there's a little lip. See that little notch right there? That notch has to be perfectly lined up. It was kind of hard to get it on a video, so I just decided not to get it on the video. Now you're going to want to make sure you put that clamp on. Make sure you put that clamp so it's facing up. That should slide right back onto the carburetor. Make sure you get it onto the carburetor or you're going to be in some trouble. There it goes. It slid right on. Put that clamp on first. With a standard screwdriver. Put on all the way. You could use a socket. I think it's an 8mm. Okay, there it's on all the way. Wiggle it a little bit, doesn't come off. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I'm going to move the clamp to a spot I like. There we go. That goes, I guess it just goes right through there. Slide it on first. And put the clamp on. Must go underneath, I guess. I don't really know. Kind of just rests on everything and rubs on everything, so I'm just going to leave it like that. This one I'm just going to slide on. It actually looks plugged, so I'm going to shove a screwdriver in there. No, it's all good. It's just really dark in there. Put that clamp facing the way I like. go. Put the air filter back in. And I put it on backwards. Making sure everything works before I mount it down. Screws back in. Tighten them down. I don't know the torques, I just use my arm torque. There we go. Reassemble the air cleaner lid. All the prongs are pulled back. There you go. Put the seat back on, you're good to go. And that's changing the air cleaner hose on a 2010 Polaris. I'll have the link in the description below where I found that hose at. Thanks.